Hello guys, so in this video we are going to see this particular problem, count artifact that can be extracted. So basically let's see how the what the problem says is it's saying there is an n cross n zero index grid with some artifacts buried in it. You are given a integer n and zero index today integer array artifacts describing the position of the rectangular artifact where artifact I is equals to Ri, Ci, R2, I and C2I denotes the ith artifact is buried in the subgrid. So basically what this means is you will be given a grid which is zero index grid, and in the grid you will be given artifact an integer array artifact id which is a 2D array where each of the elements will have four sub elements, you can say, where this one represent and this one represent the first row and column, and this one represent the last row and column, row and column. So basically the artifact, this particular artifact is present in this rectangular portion. That is what it is saying as rectangular artifact, and it is present here. So now after that, what it is saying is this is what they are saying: RICI and R2I C2I. You will excavate some cells in the grid and remove all the mud from there. If the cells has part of the artifact buried in it, it will be uncovered. If all the parts of the artifact are uncovered, you can extract it. So what it is saying is, suppose you have this artifact. Okay, so in the grid, it is given you have some artifact which is located at this particular portion. Okay, this RICI is given in this particular rectangular grid is given. Now what it is saying is you will start digging this particular artifact. Suppose the other artifact is here. Okay, this one is other artifact. Now what it is saying is you will start digging this particular artifact, and once you start digging, the digging will be given by this particular array, a 2D array, where each of the element will contain two values. This is RICI, and you will dig the rth row and cth column. So once you dig it, so it is saying you will excavate some cells of the grid and remove all the mud from them. If the cells is a part of artifact buried underneath, it will be uncovered, and if all the parts of the artifact go, it will be extracted. So basically what it is saying is, suppose you started digging, right? So you dig this particular cell first. So once you dig it, so the artifact that you will have at this particular whole four column, you have this whole four grid, right? Four cells are there in which the artifacts one. Artifact one is in all this four, but you have only dig up this first part, so the artifact cannot be extracted. So how the artifact can be extracted? If you dig all the four cells here. So once you have dig all the four cells, then only this artifact one can be extracted, and you have to increase the value of the count to by one. Okay, in that case, if suppose only you have dig out only one cell and the other cell is still remaining, so you cannot take out that artifact, and you should not increase the count of. So this is basically what the problem is saying. So if you see this here, it is saying 0 to 0, 0 to 0. It means that it is starting from 0 0 and ending at 0 0. So at this particular portion only one artifact is there. The other artifact is starting from 0 1, like 0 1, and it is going up to 1 1, that is 1 1, and that is why this contains a second artifact. Here it is saying like no two artifacts can overlap. Okay, so it cannot be like one artifact is from here, this is from here till here, and other artifact is from here till here. So overlap cannot be there. This is what basically it is saying. Each artifact only covers at most four cell. The entries of the dig are unique. That is, you every time you dig only unique cells. So basically what is saying, you are digging, you are now digging 0 0. Okay, this 0 0 portion. So once you dig 0 0 portion, you will get one artifact, right? So you have increased the value of count to 1. Initially it was 0, then you have done 1. Now you are digging 0 1 again. So when you're digging 0 1, it means a 0, and then you're digging this particular portion of the grid. So once you're digging this particular portion of the grid, the other cell is still remaining, so you cannot take out this particular artifact, so you won't increase the value of the count. So number of artifacts that you can take out is 1. So that is what is here answer is. So let me show you the intuition behind it is kind of. Okay, let's see what I have the intuition in mind, and what I'm going to do. I have a example that I'll take. Let me show you first what is the example. So this will be the example that I'll be taking. Let me try to okay, not run us. Let me try to run it first, not submit it. Sorry. So when I run it, uh, we'll see the answer. So this is the one that will be expected. So let's see another problem. So remember, like the answer is one. Okay. So remember this. Now here. So what I'm going to do is, suppose this is the one which says the artifact where it is stored. This is the one which says where we are digging. So how I came up with this solution is, so it is saying that the artifact that is there, this is the artifact one, this is the artifact two, this is the third artifact, this is the fourth, and this is the fifth. So what I'm going to do is, I have to do something where I store this information, like where are the artifacts, and then when I start digging, I'll dig that particular cell and see whether that artifact can be extracted or not. So how we can know whether that particular artifact can be extracted? So if the artifact is spread across multiple cells, suppose there are four cells. So suppose the first artifact number one spread across four cells. So while digging, if we get the frequency of 1 as 4, then we can know, okay, the artifact can be extracted. Okay. Now let's see, with this intuition in mind, let's see how we can proceed. Okay. So let me erase few of them. Yeah, let's continue now. So first we are going to store the values in the artifact. So you see artifact number 1 spread from 0 to 2, the left one, so 0 to 2 here, and goes up to 0 to 5. It means that from 0 to 2 up till 0 5, first artifact is there. Okay. Now from 0 to 1 till 1 to 1, you have second artifact. So from 0 to 1, if you see 0 1 here, we have the second artifact from 0 to 1 till 1 to 1. Now from 3 to 0 till 3 to 3, we have the third artifact. So third artifact is here. Now the fourth artifact is from 4 to 4, so here, and the fifth artifact is from 2 1 to 2 4. So 2 1 2 2 4. These are it, and everything else position is initially 0. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, let it be. I'll just erase this 0. You just consider like whatever the position that is empty, they are 0. Okay, initialize it. Now what we are going to do is we are going to dig up. Okay. Now when we are going to dig, so what we are going to do is we are going to first remove this 1 0 position. Okay. So when we have done this, and when we are digging it, we do not know actually whether whether that artifact can be extracted or not, whether the artifact is there in the cell or not. Okay. So first what we are going to do, we have created this particular 2D array. We are going to store the count as well. Okay. So 1 has come 4 times, 2 has come twice, 5 has come 4 times, 3 has come 4 times, and 4 has come 1 time. Okay, so this we have stored. Now when we are digging it, we will keep a count of the number that we have got, and once that number, suppose 1 we are getting after digging, so 1 will increase the count by 1. So once we get the count of 1 is equals to 4, we can know, okay, that artifact can be extracted, and that will be our answer. So let me take count is equals to, initially it is 0. Okay. So when 0 2 is dug, so you see 0 2 is dug. So we see, okay, we have got 1 here. So what we are going to do is, for 1 we are increasing the count of 1. Okay. Now 0 3 is dug up. So 0 3 is dug up, so we again got 1. So we will increase the value of 1, or the frequency of 1. Again 0 4 is dug, again we got 1, so we increase it. Now 2 0 is dug. So 2 0, nothing we have. It means that 0, like initially it was 0, right? If nothing is there, then 0 is there. 0 is 1, then 2 1 is there, which is 5. So for 5 we will increase the count. Now we see 2 2 2 2, again we got 5, so we'll increase the count. Then we see 2 5, 2 5 is 0, so 0 count is increased. 3 0, which is 3, it means that 3 we got once. Then we come to 3 1, we again got 3 plus 1. 3 2, we again got 3 plus 1. Then 3 3, which is 3 again, we do plus 1. And then 3 4 we are getting 0, so 0 is plus 1. 4 0 is 0, so it means that 0 is again 1. Now 4 3, at this particular position nothing is there, it means that it is 0. Now 4 4 and 4 3 we have got, and 4 5, okay, 4 5 is also 0, so plus 1. 5 0, what it is, again 0. 510, 520, and 54 is again 0, and 55 is again 0. Okay, so let's increase the count. Now, if you see this, when we dig up all these things, we have got these values. We have taken their count as well. So what we are going to do is, we are whatever we have got from the digging, we are just going to see, okay, for one, when we dig up, we get three pieces. So is it equals to the total number of pieces that we have in the artifact? Four, which is not. So no increase in the count. Then zero, we do not consider it because zero is not there, and zero means no artifact is there. So this is removed. For five, we have got two pieces. We needed four pieces, so we cannot extract it. For three, we needed we got four pieces, and we needed four pieces. So basically, we do plus one here, and count value is now one. So after digging up, we have got count one, and we have extracted this third piece. Okay, so this will be our answer, and we have to return this count only. So let's see the code. So here, if you see, we have created the grid. So we have created the grid, that's as we have. Now what we are going to do is, for each artifact, so if you see each artifact, we have something like this, from 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, from start end, start left, like top left and bottom right, top left, bottom right, this. So once we get e for each of the artifact, what we are going to do is, from the row, so this is R1, this is R2, this is C1, this is C2. So from that particular row to till that particular column, we are like putting the value of the grid as I plus 1, representing that if this is the ith index, so this is the first artifact. So that only we are storing. So they've suppose like there we have stored 1 1 1 1, then we have stored 2 2, then 3 3 3 3, and then 4, then 5 5 5 5. So like that we have stored here. So, and we have also kept the count as well within this original map. So we have like put this like filled this grid. We have kept the count as well, like for one how many, for two how many, for three how many, for four how many. Now what we are going to do, we are going to dig up. So when we are going to dig up, we will see whether that like value at that particular grid position, whatever we have here, and we will increase the count of that particular position. So once we have done this, dig up and created another map where sorry, not this, where we create for the particular value how many pieces we have got. So once we get that, what we are going to do is, we are simply going to iterate over the keys that are present here, and for each key, if you see, this is the key. For each key, we are going to see whether from the original how many pieces are there for that key, and whether they are equals to the one that we have got. So this answer is equals to the value or number of pieces that we have got after dig up, and this is the original number of pieces that is required. So if they are equal, we are doing count plus plus, otherwise we are continuing here. So and then we are returning this count. So that's it, this is the problem. And if we try to submit this one, I think I have already submitted it, so let me try to submit it again. Okay, so it passed all the test cases, and yeah, that's it. So if you have understood this problem, like this video, do comment and like and share and subscribe to this channel. And thank you.